Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jimmy, and we're going to take a look at the brand new, just launched today, September 26th, the GravaStar Delta 35. This is a 35-watt Gan Fast Charger, and this will work with any device you have. It has all of the charging standards a part of it between the PD 3.0. You also have the PPS, which is the programmable power supply. So if you're using an Apple product, a Samsung product, if you're using a smartphone, a watch, a tablet, earbuds, whatever you're charging, this one is safe for any and all. Now, this one does have a max output of 35 watts, and it is a dual port charger. Now, if you plug in one device into either of these USB Type-C charging ports, you will get a max output of 35 watts. If you're plugging two devices in at the exact same time with those USB Type-C ports right there, both of them will have a max output of 12 watts. Now, taking a look at inside of the box, you can see exactly what this charger looks like. And also too, there's some good details in here with this user manual. So right when you open this thing up, you can read and learn a little bit more about the PD 3.0, PPS, GAN technology. And over here, it's letting you know what would happen if you use it as a single port. So if you're plugging in one device, either in the USB-C 1 slot or the USB-C 2 slot, either one will push out 35 watts max. Now, if you're using it as a dual, again, you have two devices plugged in at the exact same time, the max output will be at 12 watts. And talk about all of the different standards and protocols. This one is compatible with Quick Charge 2.0, Quick Charge 3.0. You have the Quick Charge 3 Plus. You have the PD, which is power delivery supply, or the power delivery, which is 3.0. You also have your PPS, and then everything else. It's pretty fun with the charging indicator light as well. The light will start blinking when charging begins, and then it turns into standby mode after 5 minutes of operation and remains steady. The light color is white, which is pretty cool. It looks really good when you have this thing plugged into a wall. So now all you have to do is just take this off, pull this out, and now you have your little mecha-inspired robot. So they did a really good job with all of the details on the sides and the front, the back, and pretty much you can do anything with these arms right here. So if you want them to be up, if you want them to be down, pointed forward, spin them around, wherever you would like these to be placed, you can do that. Up here, you also have these little pieces that can move around as well. And then there is going to be your USB-C 1 and USB-C 2, again, with the max output of 35 watts. And if you are plugging in with two devices at the exact same time, it'll be a max of 12 watts each. And then down over here, this is just where you just plug it in. And then these are the lights that will illuminate once it is charging and plugged in. So let's say that you're looking at the Delta 35 and you're maybe thinking that you would want to have just a little bit more output power. Then you're able to take a look at the Alpha 65. So this is a 65-watt Gan Fast Charger. This one will have two USB-Cs and one USB-A. All of the charging standards are pretty much the exact same. The technology is the exact same. So this one will be supplied with that the PD 3.0, which is power delivery 3.0. You also have PPS, which is the programmable power supply. Again, it doesn't matter if you're plugging in a tablet, if you're plugging in a MacBook, if you're plugging in your cell phone, if you're plugging in a watch, earbuds, you will be able to have the power supply that you need and not anything more coming out of exactly what is supposed to be charging that exact device. Now, again, this one is a 65-watt max, and I will go through all of the ports just because they are all slightly different. Now, when you open this up, you will see a little bit of a user manual, and this is actually giving you all the answers right here if you're to plug in one device, two device, or three device, and depending on how you're plugging in, if you're going into USB-C 1, USB-C 2, or the USB-A. Now, the cool thing here is that it also comes with a bunch of stickers. No, I did take a look at a few of them, but I didn't throw any on because I wanted to show you what it looked like just out of the box. So here is the mecha-inspired robot. This thing is super cool. All you'd have to do is you can actually push down these little legs, push down the feet, and then now he's able to stand up. And then once he's able to stand up, you can just kind of have it displayed. When you're ready to start charging, you just push the legs back up, you push the feet back up, you pull out the little plug right there, and then you plug it into your wall. Now, taking a look at the ports in here, you will have a 18-watt port right there, which is the USB-A. You have 20-watt and 65 watts. So if you're plugging in a big MacBook or a big Chromebook or whatever the case, you might want to be plugging in that 65 watt. And then this is going to be for your tablets and smartwatches and everything else. And then you also have a USB-A if you still have to use that plug. Now, these little pieces right here is actually for these additional pieces in the inside. These are basically antennas, and they are magnetic. So you just simply attach them on the top, and you can, put the left one on the right one on the left one, however you want it to look. You can spin it around, you can move it around. But yeah, you can make your little mecha robot, pretty much look however you would like it to look. Push down the little legs, feet, push in the plug. I mean, this thing is just always fun to play with. Now, taking a look at the ports for this one, if you're doing a single port charging, the one on the top will be 18 watt max. This one will be 20 watt max and then 65 watt max. Now, if you're using both of these two ports on the bottom, you will still get 20 watt max here, but this one will be at a max of 45 watt. And then if you use the USB-A and then this very top one up here, this 20 watt, then you're actually going to get 15 watts max. And then when you use this one up here, the USB-A along with this one on the very bottom, you'll get 18 watts and then 45 watts. And then if you use all three at the exact same time, what's going to happen is you're going to get basically 15 watts together with the top in the middle. And then the bottom one will go at 45 watts. So in front of me here is the Galaxy S23 Ultra. When you plug in, you will be able to go at the super fast charging rate. And then when it comes over to the Pixel 7 Pro, you'll be able to get the notification of charging rapidly. So summary on these things is that I love them. I love the aesthetic of what they look like. I love the aesthetic of their eyes blinking, the white lights. You can also have them stand up. You can make them look in different ways by moving their arms and their appendages all over. And also too, they will give you everything you need when it comes down to charging 1, 2, or even 3 devices at the exact same time. They look really cool. They're futuristic look, and also too, pretty much almost the exact same price as any traditional ugly old little brick. So definitely take a look at these two here. I will be placing the links below the video inside the description if you're looking for a brand new brick for either your brand new iPhone, your brand new Samsung, your tablet, Chromebook, whatever you may have had. These ones are a really good grab, and you'll actually have really fun plugging them in pretty much anywhere in your house just to bring a little bit more attitude and uniqueness to the area. But hopefully you guys appreciated this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe. Subscribe on the very bottom left-hand side. And if you like this video, then more than likely you'll also like this video. And I'll see you guys later.